Hi, welcome to Dmomita'S kitchen. I'm back again. This time I have company. This is my friend Mike. I'm like his mom though. I feel like his mom. But anyway, he asked me to show him how to cook. And he wants to learn how to do it due toward, everyday life. When you get older, you gotta know how to do that. You gotta know how to survive. And on top of that, it might be pretty good to impress the ladies. So anyway, today Dmomita is going to Spain, and actually the Caribbean and the Latin community. We are making Arroz con Pollo, which is chicken and rice. And we have all of the ingredients sitting to the side of me, and I'm going to teach Mike how to cut up the veggies, which are going to go into the sofrito. So right now, over to the side here, I have all of the herbs and the spices, and then over here we have the veggies in which we're going to cut up, which consist of the bell pepper, the onion, the green onion, and tomato. And the sofrito is just like, from my cooking style, is like the Trinity, the Holy Trinity you want to call it, which consists of pepper, celery, and onion. So today we're going to do it with pepper, onion, and tomato. That's what really makes it different from the regular Trinity. So right now I'm going to teach Mike how to actually cut up this particular bell pepper, which is really easy. So once you learn the style of how to do it, it goes really fast. And then I'm going to teach him how to also cut up the onion. Alright? So over here, come on over here, Mike. Over here, right, we got the nice knife here. Make sure it's nice and sharp. And what we do is we're going to cut the end off here. Right? And then, Mike, you can actually cut the other end off. Okay. Since we cut the ends off, on the inside here, it makes it really simple. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull out the inside. This way, we won't have to worry about, if we cut a different way, we won't have to worry about trying to pull those seeds and the membrane out of the bell pepper. So right now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out for Mike, which is real simple. And we already washed this pepper off before we even got started here. And then you see, voila, empty. So what's going to happen here is that, Mike, what you can do is that you can cut it in half from this way. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, here's a few seeds here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over like this, and then we're going to begin to slice it down, right? Well, actually, we'll turn it this way. It'll be easier for you. And we're going to slice it down like this. Okay? And as we slice it down, I'm just going to keep slicing. Mike, what school do you go to?
Lincoln Tech.
And when do you graduate?
I graduated in March.
In March?
2013.
And what are you studying there?
Like a diesel technician.
Oh, I need you to work on my car. Okay, so now that we've cut this way, and you're going to do that like that, then what you can do is you take it from here and you just start to dice it. I'm just going to finish dicing this one, and then I'll let you actually take over and dice those others. Mike tells me he can sing. I heard him too. He's really good at it. Okay, so now what you're going to do is that you're just going to take these. I'm going to move this out your way. Let's move this clean up a little bit. And you can slice like I showed you. In the meanwhile, we just move this out the way. So, while Mike is slicing that, let's put this in here. I'm going to actually make the rice. Now, the rice itself is actually cooked in chicken broth. And what I did earlier, I boiled my chicken. I actually boiled it in this pot. And what I have as the chicken parts is the thigh. The thigh is really good for this dish because the thigh has a lot of flavor, okay? And when you boil the thigh, ensure that you don't get the thigh with the bone in it. I mean, don't get the thigh without the bone. You want the thigh with the bone because the bone gives it a lot of flavor. So what I have cooking here is the chicken broth, in which I got from the thigh. And what we're gonna do is that we're gonna add some beer in here. Okay? And usually what happens with the when you're cooking the rice, you use a beer base to do it to help with the sofrito when you're cooking the rice all together with the chicken. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of like taking the shortcut so we won't have to wait so long for the rice to get done. So I'm going to actually cook the rice a little bit and then I'm going to add the rice into my cast iron pot with the sofrito. Okay? So when Mike is finished cutting up all of the veggies, then we're going to put the sofrito together. So right now we're going to take the rice, we're going to let the rice put it inside here because it's already boiling a bit. It's very hot. And I'm just going to stir it up a little bit because we need to stir it. Mike, can you pass me that spoon right there, that wooden spoon right there? Thank you. And then what I'm going to also do here while this rice is cooking, we're going to actually take a lemon and we're going to squeeze the lemon juice into this pot. Because what I'm going to do is that when I get ready to make the sofrito and put it all together, we're just going to take the whole thing and pour it into the pot. Okay, you're looking good here. Alright, so we got the... Oh, I didn't think he would be done that quick. Okay, so we got the green pepper. And we got the rice going. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a little of the onion. So with the onion, when you peel the onion, and your onion is whole, you pull the onion this way, okay? And if you slice it down the middle, this is all you have to do is just slice, 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 and when you start to slice this way, it will be diced. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start him slicing. Mike, what do you do in regards to diesel versus a regular car?
It's just that regular car is gas. Diesel is diesel.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the difference in working on it? Now, do you see how it's all coming out as a dice slice? Instead of you trying to actually put it the other way and then cut it and then cut down the middle and dice it, you don't have to do that. So now all you have to do is slice it. So what's the difference again in regards to the diesel and versus the gas?
Gas is gasoline. Diesel is diesel.
Okay, and is there a difference on how you maintain the cars that are gas versus diesel?
Yeah, because diesel is basically PSI, is like pressure. It's like pressure. Everything is pressurized. The gas is really gas. Like it's not that much. Not that really difference in it. There's a difference in it, but it's that diesel is like for heavy duty industry, and gas is for like cars you drive as a normal day.
Oh, okay.
And diesel is for like transporting goods because they need that torque, need that power to move all that stuff. And gas is to carry a family. Oh, okay. All right, cool. So now all you have to do is slice this way. So you hold it this way. You hold the onion from that way, and then you just slice down. Yeah, I like diesel though, but I like to sing though.
You like to sing?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is my backup plan.
That's your backup plan. You gotta have a backup plan.
Always.
That's very important. Okay, now the rice has come to a boil. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit more. Okay, so now what we have here is we have some bay leaves, we have some cumin, we have some, it's really sazon, but inside there's cilantro, and I added some onion powder and some garlic powder. Right here I have the salt and the pepper, and then we have the olives, and to go in the sofrito as well is the fresh garlic. Okay, so what's going to happen is that when Mike finishes cutting up the onion and everything, and having the other peppers mixed with the green onion as well, we're going to actually put it into the cast iron pot and get the sofrito going. So while Mike is doing this, what I'm going to do is continue stirring the rice, and I will be right back shortly. So don't leave me. Come on back. Watch the sofrito.
MyHometownNJ.com was on site for the scrumptious website launch party of Dmomita'S Kitchen. Taking place in the heart of New Brunswick, the event was attended by Dmomita fans along with their eager appetites. CEO and owner of Dmomita'S Kitchen, Cynthia Davies, unveiled their new website, Dmomita'skitchen.com. Featuring great Southern-style cuisine, Dmomita'S Kitchen offers full catering services for all your family events. From barbecue ribs to corn fritters, country-style ribs to gumbo. If you've got a taste for home-cooked Southern food, Dmomita'S Kitchen's got you covered. Specializing in gourmet pound cakes and charming cheesecakes, you can now order these delicious treats right from their website and have them delivered directly to your front door. To find out more about Dmomita'S Kitchen or to place an order now, simply visit Dmomita'skitchen.com or call 908-294-1363. MyHometownNJ.com is proud to sponsor local New Jersey businesses like Dmomita'S Kitchen. Support your community. Think local. Think MyHometownNJ.com.
Hi, welcome back to Dmomita'S Kitchen. I'm here with Mike, and he's learning how to cook arroz con pollo. And right now it's time to put together the sofrito. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to let this pan heat, this pot, my Dutch oven heat up a bit with my liquid gold. Do you remember what I told you what the liquid gold was? So what is it?
Baking grease.
Yep. That is the liquid gold. The liquid gold consists of what Mike said is the bacon grease and the olive oil. And we're just going to pour enough in here just to cover the bottom so that we can cook the veggies and make them translucent. Okay, so we're going to let that heat up a bit. In the meanwhile, while we're letting that heat up, I'm going to tell you what I did in regards to the chicken. Now, after I boiled the chicken thighs, took the chicken thighs out, and then I pulled them apart, right? And what I'm also going to put on top of the arroz con pollo is bacon bits. So what I did with the bacon is I cooked the bacon, and I took the bacon bits, they're fresh bacon. So if you want to put fresh bacon, good. If you don't want to put the pork grease, good. You can just use olive oil, it's okay. But me, myself, I like flavor, and I like to take it up to its highest notch. To me, pork fat rules. So anyway, I am actually, I took the bacon, crushed it up, and I put it to the side, and then what I did with the chicken, I took the chicken and I sauteed it in the bacon grease, which also brings the flavor up very high. So I've already taken that apart, pulled that apart, put it in a bowl, and it's ready to go into the rice when we put the sofrito together. So now this time, we're gonna start putting things together in regards to the sofrito. Oh, I also have tomatoes here, which I cut up. This is a very important part of a sofrito as well. And with the tomatoes, I added a little bit of tomato sauce. I like mine's kind of on the red side. I know, you know, it's not supposed to be completely red. It's supposed to be like on the yellow, but I like it on the red side, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start adding bit by bit. So right now we have the garlic, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Mike to actually add the garlic into the pot. No, here.
Well, this one,
Yeah, and just a little, not much. Half of it, put half of it in. Okay, then what we're gonna do is we're going to bring over our veggies. Just bring the whole thing over, and I'm gonna start putting them in a little bit at a time. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a little of the half of this, half of this. Then we want to take some of this right here, which is the red pepper. Then we want to take this. And then if you can turn it a little bit, then we can take all the onion. I like onion.
too.
And then we'll take some of the green onion as well. Alright, you take that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir it. And we're going to turn it down a bit. And this is the sound you want to hear. You hear that crackling sound? Very nice sound. I'm going to turn it down some. Okay. Now, I'm going to add some salt. Just pinches and dashes. I'm going to add some pepper. Then we're going to add some of the cumin. And we're just going to add a little bit of the bay leaves because I'm going to put some in there when I put the rice in afterwards with the chicken. And we're going to put some of the Saison with the garlic and the onion powder. And I'm going to add some more of this too when I put the rice together in there. Okay. So, what we do is we stir here. And while I'm stirring, I guess I'll tell a little bit of the history on this dish. Like I said, it's a dish of the Latino community, and I hope I do them well. And with this dish, they could not complete it without the people called the Moor people. That's what they're called, M-O-O-R, the Moor people. They're actually from Africa, and they came over with lots of nice spices, herbs, and things of that nature. One of the main ones that they came over with is, well, actually not one, there's three. One is the cumin, the other one is the cilantro, and the last one, which is the most expensive one, is the saffron. That is a very expensive herb. Now, if we were using saffron, I would have to go bankrupt. So right now we're using Saison that has something in it that looks like saffron. So I don't know exactly what it is because I haven't completely read the packet, but we're not using real saffron today. And when they got together in regards to this dish, they started using these particular herbs and spices that made it really good. And this dish is actually an offspring from paella. Now paella, I know everybody knows paella. People who like seafood know paella. Paella actually has like lobster and shrimp and all kinds of nice seafood in it, along with the rice. But this is like a rice dish off of it. But we're using chicken, which is they call arroz con pollo. Okay, so now we have that going. And what we're going to do is we're going to add rice in the chicken. So if we just turn this around a bit here. Okay. Put this over here. Bring the chicken. Oh, nice. Okay. And I am going to add the rice, and I'm going to add the little bit of the tomato sauce. Not much, just a little. Just to give it that little saucy flavor, because I like tomato sauce. Don't beat me up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the rice. And again, I gave the rice a head start. So that's the way to get it cooked done faster. Usually when we're cooking this dish, the rice goes in raw. But I'm not putting it in raw. I'm actually putting it in half raw.
It's looking good already.
It smells good too.
It does.
How I smell, cameraman? He can't say nothing, but it does smell good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit more of the, you said that over there, Mike? Just like right on top of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the tomato sauce. Pass that to me? You're my assistant. You think you can do this by yourself?
Yeah, I can do it by myself.
Yeah? Okay.
Might. I don't know for sure.
Then I'm going to add some more of the chicken broth. Actually, I think I need to just pour it in, because that will be easier.
If I knew I was step on by hand, then I'll probably do it too.
Okay. Chicken broth is in. Thank you. Look at the pretty colors. I think I just need a little bit more of the chicken broth. Hold again. Just a little. Okay. We just want enough to cover the rice, because what's going to happen is the chicken broth is going to cook down and dry the rice out a bit. And then once the chicken broth cooks down and dries the rice out, it's done. So now what you can do, can you put this in the sink? Is open this up for me. And what you can do is you can add a half of the chicken. You can use a spoon. You got it?
Oh God, I don't want to pick too much up.
Okay. You put half in there. Now this is already, again, like I said, I took it, I boiled it, and then I pan-seared it with the bacon grease. I actually used maple bacon, but you can use any bacon. It could be the plain, the maple, the apple, but I like to take the flavors up very high.
That should be good, right?
Yep. Thank you. Okay, so now we're adding this in, and this is not going to take long because the chicken's already done just about, and the rice is almost done just about, and now we're just going to wait for it to continue to cook, for the for it to dry out a bit, to cook down and dry out, and then we'll be ready to serve it. So Right now I'm going to cover it back up, let it cook for about at least another 20 minutes, and the rice should be done. If it's not done, you can always check it. Take a grain of the rice. It's almost done, or done when you check it. So, you know, that's how you know whether or not your dish is complete. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check to ensure that our dish is complete, and then I'm going to plate. And it really, I already tasted the sauce of it. Oh my God, it's delicious. Isn't it delicious, Mike?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. It's very good. As a matter of fact, it's so good, it makes you want to sing. Don't it make you want to sing, Mike?
Yeah.
I hit it. As I plate the delicious Arroz con Pollo.
What's the Pollo?
Mm-hmm.
So what you sing for them today?
The same thing you sang for me earlier.
Same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see it. I remember how it goes.
I remember how it goes.
How was singing it again? I forgot.
La 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 la. No. I don't remember.
It was share things about my past that I never tell to anyone else. No, I just keep it. Messed up.
Oh, it sounds great. You're not messing up. Keep going.
Nice that I like affection and expressing my feelings. It took me a minute to come and admit this, but see, I'm really trying to change now. I love you better, girl, show me how. I'm trying desperately, baby, teach me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Girl, I'm so lost. Teach me how to love.
Oh, I like that song. That's my song. Who sings that?
Music Soul Child.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so I'm decorating it with a little of the red pepper and some olives. And you can also put the olives in the dish, but I didn't want to do that. So I just decorated with the olives and the red pepper. And then what I'm going to do is just throw a little dash of bacon, because I gotta have bacon. I'm sorry, gotta have it. While I'm doing this, Mike, can you get us 2 spoons out of that drawer? Or actually, rinse the 2 that we had. I'm sorry, we already tasted it. Okay, we know it tastes good, but we're gonna taste it in front of you. It's delicious. I know it's the bomb. It looks really good, and it tastes really good too. So we're gonna taste it right now to see, you know, if my wonderful Dmomita flavors has really hit the higher ground for the Latina America. Okay, you dig in. Let's take a piece of bacon. Here's a little piece of bacon. My finger's a little greasy, but that's okay. That tastes good. Oh, that's the bomb. It's the bomb. This is really good. I almost don't want to end the show because it tastes so good. I'm gonna get another bit. Delicious. What you taste on there? What part you really taste?
Part you taste? It's amazing taste.
It's amazing. Okay, it's an amazing taste. There you have it. Do you think you can do this dish on your own?
I need a little more help, but yeah, I can do it on my own.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit more help. Alright, so there you have it. Arroz con Pollo. I love this dish. It is very good. I'm so glad that Mike joined me in the kitchen. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the singing.
You're welcome.
And I want you to go and check me out on my website, which is www.dmomitaskitchen.com. Again, that's www.dmomitaskitchen.com. Come and see me on my site, and also join my Facebook page, and you can do it from my website when you go there. This dish is absolutely delicious. If you try it, please let me know, and leave a comment down to the bottom of my page, my video, to let me know how you really liked it. But it is the bomb. Thank you very much, and bye-bye. Make sure you come back and see me though, okay? Come back and see me for my next dish, all right? So take care. Bye-bye. Let's get down on this.